Have you ever learned something important not from a book, but from a person, face to face, word by word? That's how language really lives. Not in grammar charts, but in shared moments. One of the most powerful ways to learn English is through stories. They teach you the words and emotions people really use. If this sounds helpful to you, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to LingPath. It started with the smell. Warm, earthy, a little sweet. Like something had been baking slowly for hours. Olivia had been walking through a narrow street in a quiet village near the border, cobblestones underfoot, colorful clothes hanging from balconies above. She had no plan that day. Just walking. Letting her feet choose. That's when the smell caught her. It came from a small open window at street level. There was no sign, no menu, just a kitchen, old, warm, and alive. A large pot steamed behind the glass. Inside, a woman stood near the stove, stirring something with a wooden spoon. She must have been in her 70s. White hair tied back, sleeves rolled up, her movements calm and practiced. She looked up, noticed Olivia, and smiled. Olivia smiled back. "Smells amazing," she said. The woman opened the door. "Come in, if you want." Inside, it felt like time had slowed down. There were no other customers. Just the woman, the pot, and a stack of ceramic bowls. A radio played something soft in the background, maybe an old song. Olivia stood near the table, unsure. "You hungry?" the woman asked. "A little," Olivia said. "But also curious." "Curious about the food?" Olivia nodded. "I've never smelled anything like it." The woman laughed gently. "It's called Lecco. Old recipe. My mother made it in winter when vegetables were few, but flavor was needed." Olivia hesitated. "Could I ask you something strange?" The woman raised an eyebrow. "Would you teach me how to make it?" For a second, there was silence. Then the woman smiled. "You wash your hands first." And just like that, Olivia was helping. The woman didn't use exact measurements. "A bit of this," she'd say. "Enough to taste." She explained everything in slow, careful English. Sometimes she pointed. Sometimes she acted it out. Sometimes they laughed at small mistakes. "Cut the peppers big," she said. "So they stay proud." Olivia repeated it. "Stay proud?" "Yes." "Not mushy." "Like people." They cooked together for over an hour. While the pot simmered, they sat at the table and sipped warm tea. The woman told her about the village, her late husband, the days when her kitchen was full of family. Olivia shared a little too, her travels, her language learning, how sometimes she missed things she didn't even know she'd lost. Then the Lecco was ready. They ate together, quiet at first, then sharing smiles between bites. It was rich, soft, slightly spicy. The kind of food that stays with you. As Olivia finished her bowl, the woman stood and handed her a piece of paper. "My handwriting not good," she said. "But you will remember the smell." On the paper were a few lines, simple instructions, a list of ingredients, and one short sentence at the bottom. "Make it for someone when you miss them." Olivia folded the paper carefully and tucked it into her bag. That night, she didn't need to write anything in her journal. The memory had already taken its place. In this story, you learned useful English phrases like "something had been baking," "she must have been," "curious about," enough to taste, and the kind of food that stays with you. You also saw how people express recipes, instructions, and emotions in natural, everyday English. We post new videos daily to help you connect with English in a meaningful way. Like this video, subscribe to LingPath, and share in the comments. Have you ever learned something important from a stranger? See you in the next video.